In the annals of history, certain chapters read like bizarre tales from a bygone era. The mid-20th century ushered in an era of innovation and convenience, but it also brought us curious inventions, some of which make us scratch our heads in disbelief. Among these, the use of X-rays for shoe fitting stands as a stark reminder of how times have changed. Yes, you heard it right. X-rays, the same technology used in hospitals for diagnosing illnesses, was once employed in shoe stores to ensure the perfect fit. But as we delve into this peculiar practice, we'll uncover a dark side that exposes unsuspecting customers to harmful radiation. Join us as we journey back in time to explore the fascinating, yet concerning, world of X-rays for shoe fitting. Picture this. The year was 1927 when a fluorescent screen was employed by Dr. Jacob Lowe, a Milwaukee-based pediatrician, to observe the skeletal development of children's feet. This practice soon sparked the curiosity of entrepreneurs, leading to the birth of a peculiar trend in the retail industry. Shoe stores across the United States and Europe embraced this new technology, promising customers a precise fit for their footwear. This practice was hailed as cutting edge, aligning perfectly with the technological advancements of the era. The allure of the unknown and the seemingly magical aspect of X-ray shoe fitting captured the public's fascination. Customers eagerly flocked to stores, eager to try the new and improved method of getting the perfect shoe size. The adoption of X-rays for shoe fitting wasn't merely a technological innovation. It was a spectacle, drawing in intrigued customers and curious onlookers. The promise of an accurate shoe size, almost like a bespoke service, was the beacon that attracted individuals to shoe stores offering this seemingly futuristic experience. Customers, intrigued by the novelty, willingly stepped onto the fluoroscopic machines, mesmerized by the captivating sight of their own bones and foot structure displayed on the fluorescent screen. The process, almost like a visual magic show, convinced many that they were witnessing a scientific marvel that would revolutionize the way shoes were fitted. The public's embrace of this technology was fueled by a mix of curiosity, trust in the modern world, and a desire for accuracy in something as essential as footwear. Behind the veil of fascination and convenience, the operational mechanics of X-ray shoe fitting were deceptively simple. Customers would step onto a fluoroscopic device, usually a metal contraption resembling a foot-sized box with an X-ray tube and a fluorescent screen. This setup allowed an unobstructed view of the customer's feet, revealing their bone structure in real time. Store attendants, often with minimal training, would operate these devices, using the emitted X-rays to gauge the shoe size by observing the bones and how the shoes fit in relation to them. The process was swift and appeared innocuous, offering an illusion of precision and a technological edge over traditional measuring methods. Customers were oblivious to the dangers of radiation exposure. The sales pitch was all about precision and innovation, but the potentially harmful consequences of continuous exposure to X-rays were overlooked. Store attendants, too, unknowingly put themselves at risk, constantly handling the devices, occasionally calibrating and operating them for multiple customers throughout the day. The lack of protective measures and awareness about the perils of radiation exposure in the workplace added an additional layer of risk to an already hazardous practice. The aftermath of X-ray shoe fitting, once the darling of shoe retail, revealed the hidden health impact of a practice long believed to be an innovative solution. Prolonged exposure to X-rays, even in small doses, was found to be far from harmless. The unsuspecting customers and store attendants who had participated in this practice began to grapple with the potential consequences of their encounters with radiation. Over time, anecdotal and scientific evidence began to emerge, linking the exposure to radiation from X-ray shoe-fitting devices to various health problems. Customers who had frequented these stores in pursuit of the perfect shoe size suddenly found themselves questioning the price they had unknowingly paid for the convenience. Conditions such as skin burns, increased cancer risk, and other radiation-related ailments became a cause for concern. In the case of store employees who had operated the machines day in and day out, the long-term health effects were even more alarming. The realization that what was once considered an innovative solution was now a silent health threat led to widespread public concern. It marked a pivotal moment when the fascination with this technology transformed into an awakening about the risks associated with innovation. The consequences of X-ray shoe fitting would reverberate for years to come, influencing both the shoe retail industry and public awareness about the potential hazards of emerging technologies. As concerns over the hidden risks of X-ray shoe fitting grew, the stage was set for regulatory changes and eventual bans that marked the end of this once fascinating, yet perilous, practice. The dawn of the 1950s saw increased awareness and scientific studies highlighting the potential dangers of exposure to radiation. This newfound knowledge prompted health officials and regulatory bodies to intervene. It became evident that what was initially hailed as an innovative solution for footwear measurements was, in fact, a health hazard waiting to be acknowledged. In response to the mounting evidence of radiation risks, various regulatory bodies began to enact changes. From recommendations for limited exposure to public advisories cautioning against the practice, the tide had turned against the seemingly modern method of shoe fitting. Health officials, recognizing the potential health threats posed by continuous radiation exposure, eventually passed laws and regulations leading to the banning of X-ray shoe fitting. As we close this chapter, it serves as a potent lesson in the constant quest for innovative solutions, reminding us of the importance of balanced progress, one that doesn't compromise safety or health in the pursuit of convenience. Join us for more explorations into the fascinating, intriguing, and sometimes cautionary stories of health and history on our channel. Subscribe, like, and share to stay updated with our latest content. Until next time, stay curious and stay informed.